Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another day in the life of Fish Disney. So, I posted up a non-spoilers Hulk of Avengers Endgame, but this is spoilers. So, if you have not seen the movie yet, I suggest you do not watch this because spoilers alert. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let go. So, the beginning of the movie, I didn't even know it started until I was like, oh, that's Hawkeye teaching his daughter how to shoot bow and arrows. And then she disappears. She decimates. She disintegrates. She turns into little particles like everybody else did in the end of Infinity War. His wife, his two sons, they disappear. He's like, "Where's my family?" And then we see Tony and Nebula in space, and he's like, "Oxygen is running out," as we saw in the trailer, and he kind of just like about to die, and Nebula puts him in like the captain's chair. You see this glowing light, and like it's Captain Marvel, because duh, who else would it be? A lot of people are like, well, how does she know who's there? Well, mid-credit scene in Captain Marvel, she goes to the little spot where all the other Avengers are, asking where Nick Fury is, and they probably told her that he disappeared or whatever, but she needs to go to save Tony, whatever, and she finds him and she saves him and Nebula, and she brings their ship, which was floating in space, back to Earth. Then they kind of like try to figure out what to do. She's like, I'm just gonna go by myself and defeat him. They're like, yeah, you can't do that by yourself. So like, well, how do we find him? How do we know where he is? Nebula's like, well, he always told me where he was gonna be. It's a place called the Garden. And Rocket's like, well, the Infinity Stones have been used again, and this is where he is. So they're like, well, we're just gonna get the stones back from him, use the stones to bring everybody back. So everybody except Tony goes. And Captain Marvel's like, I'm just gonna like recall the plane to see if there's any like enemies that we're gonna have to fight. She's like, nope, nobody's just him. Perfect. She knocks him out, blah blah blah, puts him in a chokehold. It's like her, War Machine, somebody else, I forgot, holding him back. And then Rocket looks at the glove and he's like, they're gone. And then they're like, Nebula's like, what did you do with the stones? What did you do? And he's like, I used the stones to destroy the stones. And they're sitting around. Somebody's like, he has to be lying. Nebula's like, my father does a lot of things, but he's not a liar. And Thanos is like, well, thank you, daughter, and blah, 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 blah. And next thing you know, Thor chops Thanos' head off. And I forgot who said it, but they was like, what did you do? And he was like, I went for the head. And I was like, oh, shoot. Because in Infinity War, Thanos was like, you should have gone for the head. By the way, Thor is fat. Iron Man has a kid, and he's married to Pepper Potts. They have a daughter. So yeah. And then they go, and then it's a time lapse, 5 years later, blah 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 blah. And then like a rat crawls across the little machine thingamabobber. Ant-Man comes back, he goes to his house, he sees his daughter, blah blah blah. Then he goes to the Avengers headquarters, and he was like, I was trapped in the quantum realm. And Black Widow was like, that must have been a long 5 years. She was like, but for me it was only 5 hours because things work differently down there. He was like, maybe we can find a way to like use the quantum realm to go back in time. We need to learn how to control it so we know exactly what year we're going to, blah blah blah, like time travel. And Hulk is like, okay, Iron Man's like, nope, I'm not doing it. Nope. I have a kid now, blah blah blah. So they go to Hulk, who is now Professor Hulk. So it's like Bruce Banner and Hulk merged. And he tries it, doesn't work. And then Iron Man figures out a time machine, whatever, how to make it work. He goes to them. He's like, I know how to make it work. Blah, blah, blah. Nebula makes him those cool suits everybody sees in trailers. And then they go over, like, where the Infinity Stones have been throughout their history. And Black Widow's like, if we pay attention, there's a time where there's 3 Infinity Stones in New York at the same time. So they split up into 3 groups. They go Iron Man, Captain America, and I forget who else is in charge of going to and Professor Hulk goes to the test to get the Tesseract, Time Stone, and I forget what other stone. But definitely know those two. They mess up, so they have to go to a different timeline. To get the Tesseract. Hulk is the Time Stone. Forgot what other stone it was, but whatever. Old Cap fights new Cap, whatever. So I'm gonna skip ahead because yeah. So Nebula, old Nebula, new Nebula, their Wi-Fi sync. So like they capture new Nebula, old Nebula switch places. So they come back with the Soulstone because wait, I forget. Well, I know Ronan, who Hawkeye becomes Ronan. He gets the Soulstone because him and Black Widow were debating on who's gonna give their life. Black Widow was the one who ended up dying, so he gets the Soulstone. The Mind Stone, I think it's in Loki's scepter. So I think Captain America got that in New York. And let me skip ahead. So yeah, they come back. They have all 6 stones. Cool. Blah blah blah. And Thor receives his mom. They get the ether. Blah blah. So sorry, it's like not focusing. So yeah, Nebula brings Thanos back and he starts destroying people, but that is after Professor Hulk snaps everybody back into existence. And they're like, I think it worked, blah blah blah. Skip ahead to when they're like fighting Thanos, blah blah blah. It's Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America fighting. And basically he's being Thor down, he's being thrown down, and then you see Mjolnir, and like, oh shoot, Thanos, I mean Thor's about to get busy. He's laying down, about to die, about to get chopped in the stomach or whatever. But he finna do some work. But nope, it hits down, boom, and you see Captain America, and Thor's like, yes, I knew it. I knew he was working. So the Thor, Iron Man are kind of like being up, whatever. Captain America stands up. He hears somebody, he's like, it's Sam. And you see Black Panther, you see Shuri, you see Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Wong, Pepper Potts, and she's in her Iron Man suit. You just see everybody. You're like, yes, 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 yes. They all start fighting. And the guns from Thor's ship start shooting the sky like it's Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel comes, ping, 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 ping. Scarlet Witch is like, you took everything from me. You start ripping those apart, ping, ping. And then Daniel somehow gets the gauntlet. He's about to snap, but then Tony Stark comes, takes the Infinity Stones, and Thanos is like, I'm inevitable. Iron Man's like, I'm Iron Man. Snaps. Iron Man dies. And then Captain America, he's the one who has to put all the Infinity Stones back. And instead of flying the plane or whatever, he settles it down with a pepper pot. I meant not pepper pot, sorry, Peggy. So he comes back as an old person. Thor goes away with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Gamora is not back alive. Vision is not back alive. Like, it's the old Gamora from back in the day, so it's not the new Gamora. Black Widow's dead. Iron Man's dead. Like I said, Vision's not alive. Gamora's not back alive. Who else died pre-snap? I don't remember. Oh, Loki's not back alive. But yeah, guys, the movie was crazy. It was good. Anyways, deuces. Thank you guys for joining me in the day and life of Fisher Snake. Go see the movie.